Hello everyone. I'm so glad you're here today because we're about to explore something truly important and inspiring together. Today, let's talk about Zero Discrimination Day, a special occasion observed every March 1st all around the world. This day is recognized by people in many countries, and it's a moment when communities come together to stand up for fairness and equality. It's not just another date on the calendar, it's a global call to action, reminding us to treat everyone with respect and kindness, no matter who they are, what they look like, or where they come from. It's about making sure that everyone, everywhere, is valued equally. Discrimination can take many forms. Sometimes it's obvious, like when someone is left out or treated unfairly because of their race, gender, or beliefs. Other times it's hidden in the way people are denied opportunities or made to feel less than others. But no matter how it appears, discrimination always hurts, and it always denies people their dignity and their right to thrive. Zero Discrimination Day is our chance to say, enough is enough. It's a day to raise our voices, to stand up for what's right, and to show that we won't accept unfairness in our communities or in our world. It's about building a world where everyone can live freely, without fear of prejudice or inequality. Imagine neighborhoods, schools, and workplaces, where everyone feels safe, included, and respected for who they are. Imagine a world where your background, gender, or health status doesn't limit your future, where every door is open and every path is possible, simply because you are you. That's the vision behind this day, not just pointing out problems, but coming together to create real, lasting change. It's about building bridges, finding solutions, and making sure everyone has a seat at the table. It's a reminder to be allies for those who are marginalized, to reach out to people who might feel left out, and to use our voices to speak up for justice and fairness. Even small acts of kindness and support can make a big difference in someone's life. March 1st is more than a date. It's a promise to listen, to learn, and to act. It's a day to reflect on how far we've come, and to think about what more we can do to make our world a better, more inclusive place for everyone. We celebrate the progress we've made, but we also recognize that there's still more work to do. Every step forward counts, and together we can keep moving toward a future where discrimination is a thing of the past. When we stand together against discrimination, we don't just change laws, we change lives. We create hope, open up new possibilities, and help everyone feel like they truly belong. Our diversity is what makes the world vibrant, creative, and beautiful. Every person brings something unique, and together, we make a stronger, more colorful world. And that's something worth celebrating, not just on Zero Discrimination Day, but every single day. Let's keep working together to make equality and kindness a reality for all. Every movement starts somewhere, often with a single spark, an idea, a need, or a moment that brings people together. The roots of a global movement are rarely obvious at first, but they grow from shared hopes and the courage to challenge what is unfair. Zero Discrimination Day began with a powerful need for change, a call to action that resonated across communities and continents. It was born from the recognition that too many people were being left behind, judged, or excluded simply because of who they were. Established by the United Nations and championed by UNAIDS, Zero Discrimination Day was first observed on March 1st, 2014. This date marked a new chapter in the global fight for equality as world leaders and activists came together to shine a light on discrimination in all its forms. The idea for the day was born from the ongoing fight against HIV/AIDS, where stigma and discrimination were as damaging as the disease itself. People living with HIV were often shunned, denied opportunities, and silenced by prejudice. People living with HIV faced barriers to healthcare, support, and acceptance. Many were turned away from hospitals, lost jobs, or were isolated from their families and communities. The pain of exclusion was a daily reality, making the fight against discrimination urgent and deeply personal. Leaders like Michel Sidibe, then Executive Director of UNAIDS, understood that ending AIDS would never be possible without ending discrimination. He and others spoke out, urging the world to see the humanity in every person, regardless of their status or background. The launch in Beijing was a powerful statement that this was a global issue not limited by borders or cultures. It sent a message that discrimination in any form is a threat to everyone everywhere. Discrimination is a violation of human rights and blocks human development. It creates invisible barriers that prevent people from reaching their full potential, and it weakens the fabric of societies by fostering division and fear. From the very start, Zero Discrimination Day was meant for everyone, not just leaders or organizations, but individuals everywhere. It encouraged people to share their stories, to listen to one another, and to take action in their own lives and communities. Social media and community events became powerful tools to spread the message worldwide. People posted their experiences, shared messages of hope, and organized gatherings to stand up for equality and inclusion. The campaign empowered people to speak out and demand justice, giving a voice to those who had been silenced for too long. It inspired new conversations and actions, both online and in the streets. By uniting voices, UNAIDS and the United Nations sparked a movement for a more equitable world. Their leadership showed that real change is possible when people come together for a common cause. It was a beginning that continues to inspire change today, reminding us that progress is made step by step, with every story shared and every barrier broken. And it all started with the simple, powerful belief that everyone deserves dignity, respect, and the chance to live free from discrimination. Zero Discrimination Day began with HIV/AIDS, but its message quickly grew. The call for equality and dignity resonated with people fighting all forms of prejudice. Over time, the day expanded to address discrimination based on race, gender, sexuality, age, disability, and more. It became a platform for marginalized voices everywhere. In India, for example, the movement supported the fight to overturn Section 377, helping lead to a landmark victory for LGBTQ+ rights. The day now unites social justice movements under one banner. Tackling one form of injustice strengthens the fight against all. Zero Discrimination Day celebrates intersectionality and reminds us that every victory for equality benefits everyone. It's about building a world where respect and kindness are universal. Every movement needs a symbol, and for Zero Discrimination Day, it's the butterfly. This delicate creature with its vibrant wings and gentle flight has become a universal sign of hope and change. The butterfly's journey is one of courage and resilience, reminding us that even the smallest among us can make a difference. The butterfly stands for transformation, beauty, and freedom, mirroring the change we seek in society. Just as a butterfly emerges from its cocoon, breaking free from its old form, we too can break away from outdated beliefs and harmful prejudices. The butterfly's colors and patterns are unique, showing us that diversity is something to be celebrated, not hidden. It reminds us that we can shed old prejudices and embrace acceptance. Each of us has the power to transform, to let go of fear and embrace kindness. When we open our hearts, we allow ourselves and others to truly shine. The butterfly's journey from caterpillar to flight is a metaphor for personal and social growth. It teaches us that change is a process, sometimes slow, sometimes challenging, but always possible. Every stage, from caterpillar to cocoon to butterfly, is important and valuable. On March 1st, people worldwide share butterfly images to show solidarity. These images cross borders and languages, connecting people in a shared vision of equality and respect. By sharing a butterfly, we send a message that everyone deserves dignity and acceptance. It's a simple, powerful way to say, I stand for a world without discrimination. The butterfly is more than just a symbol. It's a call to action, inviting us to join together and create a kinder, more inclusive world. The butterfly unites people across cultures with a message of hope. No matter where we come from, we can all relate to the butterfly story of growth and freedom. It reminds us that we are all connected and that our differences make us stronger. It calls us to action, small steps that together create big change. Whether it's a kind word, a helping hand, or standing up for someone who needs support, every action matters. The butterfly shows us that even the smallest gesture can inspire transformation. Whether it's speaking up or supporting others, we all play a part. Our voices and actions, no matter how small, can help build a world where everyone feels safe and valued. The butterfly reminds us everyone deserves the chance to soar, to be seen, and to be free. Let's carry its message forward together. Since 2014, Zero Discrimination Day has highlighted urgent issues through annual themes. Each theme focuses global attention and action on a key aspect of the fight against discrimination. In 2017, the call was to make some noise, encouraging people to speak out and celebrate diversity. Later themes pushed for legal reform, like remove laws that harm, create laws that empower. These campaigns challenge governments to replace discriminatory laws with ones that protect everyone. The 2023 theme, Save Lives, Decriminalize, linked legal change to public health. In 2024, the focus was on protecting health by protecting rights. The message is clear: equality and health go hand in hand. Go hand. Looking ahead, Zero Discrimination Day's mission is more vital than ever. The goal is to move from awareness to real lasting change, especially through legal reform and decriminalization worldwide. Many countries still have laws that punish people for who they are. The movement supports activists fighting for change and pushes for global solidarity. Empowering community-led organizations is key. They know what works and need resources to keep going. Education remains central, building a new generation that rejects prejudice. By fostering empathy and understanding, we can create a culture of solidarity. The future is about a global community where everyone's humanity is valued. As the world changes, new forms of discrimination emerge. The digital divide is a growing issue. Access to technology is now essential for opportunity. Climate change also hits the most vulnerable hardest, linking environmental justice to social justice. The COVID-19 pandemic exposed global health inequities, showing discrimination can be deadly. Zero Discrimination Day must keep evolving to address these modern challenges. Discrimination is often built into global systems, not just individual attitudes. Innovative solutions and international cooperation are needed. The movement's adaptable spirit is ready to meet the future. Despite progress, major hurdles remain on the path to zero discrimination. Deep economic inequality fuels division and marginalization. Discriminatory laws still exist, and even good laws are often poorly enforced. Activists face political crackdowns, making their work dangerous. Community organizations are underfunded, limiting their impact. Without resources, vulnerable groups are left exposed to harm. Overcoming these challenges takes resilience and solidarity. We must keep pushing for legal reform and better enforcement. Supporting grassroots efforts is crucial for real change. Acknowledging these obstacles is the first step to overcoming them. Why does Zero Discrimination Day matter? Because it's about building a kinder, more just world for everyone. Removing discrimination unlocks human potential and strengthens society. Inclusive communities are more vibrant, resilient, and prosperous. Health systems work better when everyone has access. Equality benefits all. It's not a zero-sum game. This day is a beacon of hope and a call to action. It's about daily acts of kindness and standing up for what's right. Let's carry its spirit all year, leading with compassion and courage. A world without discrimination lets everyone soar. Thank you for being part of the change.